Greetings and salutations, friends. I am Numithrandur, and today we're going to be storming Castle Redmane. While we were granted an audience of sorts with Radahn, we have yet to actually penetrate the defenses of the castle. Ow. Yeah, that constant burning is getting a bit annoying. Alas, their catapult falls to the level of a bit annoying now. They simply can't kill me anymore. Not unless I really mess this up. Perhaps a knight will do better. And the answer to that is no. No, they won't. No matter. Smithing Stone 3. Goes to show where they were expecting me to be at as far as level and weapon upgrades are concerned for this. Okay. Running R1 is kinda crap on this weapon. And the doubly annoying thing is that it does have a nice slash attack, but that's on the R2. Little slow on the draw, I think. I just said. Well, saw for a moment there kinda what I was getting at. Scarlet tabard, eh? But yeah, the trick was, in essence, that the running R2 is less easy to use than the R1. It's simply less natural. Yep, you're gonna have to do better than that, I'm afraid. I suppose falling on me is a decent tactic, considering how massive you were. But alas, that did not avail you either. More lions. Ay ay. Hopefully they cough up somber 7s. That would certainly make fighting them worthwhile. We could go straight down, but I'm going after as much as I can find, which includes the contents of this tower. Nice of you, forgive me that, but I'm afraid the daggers are rather outclassed at this point. Smithing 6. Definitely worth the trip, I would add. Now, let us head upwards. We haven't actually gotten into the castle proper yet. Well, they won't let me summon Torrent. Guess I'll have to jump on my own legs then. Far less reach with that. And thus higher danger of falling. I don't feel like dealing with you lot. So I'm just going to blast you from a distance. You guys are owed precisely nothing. Oh. And you managed to dodge. Yeah, the tracking on sorceries has never been all that impressive. Gotta be careful here, because there is a drop, even if it doesn't look like it. And that is a deadly drop, too. Oh, no you don't. Flaming Strike. That's a really good Ash of War, if I remember correctly. Enough with you. Oh, damn, you live. You survived a full swing of this. I say full swing, but that was a tap of the R2. Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Now we can make it onto the battlements. Well, let's see. I believe there's a door up here. Yep. Oh, but I see a guard. Would you mind opening this for me? Come on. Nope. You broke some stuff in there. Come on. The door opens from your side. Open up already. Perhaps if I move away a bit. Oh, they broke something again. Come on. Can you guys open the door? I guess not. Well, you can die then. And I'll be coming for the rest of you shortly. Have no fear of that. After all, why fear the inevitable? Kick me in the head, will you? Wrong button again, and I realized that I drank the wrong flask. That was the Wondrous Physic, and not the Cerulean. Ay. Yeah, I'm human too. I mess up. Quite often, some of you might say, if you were to be a bit cruel. But now we're in Redmane Castle itself. And they really want me to have the Scarlet Tabard, apparently. That's what, the third one I've got so far? Now, I will say, the Redmane troops are amongst the best fighters in the lands between. They're up there with the Knights of Lindell. I forgot. I forgot that if you're actually moving, the R2 does a running slash and does not give you the wave of moonlight. Oh great, dogs. Just what I need, more dogs. Yeah, I'm not putting up with that. Not going to go into melee range with dogs if I can help it. Because they do an absurd amount of damage, and have really, really high stamina stance break. They can chew right through your poise, almost regardless of what you're actually wearing. A lot of people died right here. Oh, and that's why it's a page. Yeah, these guys can be real nasty. Especially the high pages in Lindell. Their triple bloody crossbow fire can be absolutely ridiculously nonsensical. Too far. Ooh. Not as tough as I thought you'd be. But for that same reason, you're not worth as much as I was hoping for either. Only Somber 4. Oh well. Don't know why you missed. Of course I'm glad you did. After all, who would appreciate being hit? Especially by a slimy little monstrosity like that. And yet another place that I will have to burn to the ground if I become Elden Lord. Ugh. Completely smothered in corpses. Let's see. Plenty yet to search out. Case in point. Nope, not gonna make it over that. So let's see. Yep, and because we're indoors, technically, I'm not allowed to bring Torrent out to play. I think I hear something. Well, more yet to explore. Armorer's Cookbook. I did warn you lot that I'd kill you all when I got around, didn't I? And there you have it. We made it back to the graveyard. And it would seem that we arrived just as day was breaking. Well, a little more yet to explore. We had a path this way. Another cookbook. Granted, nowhere near as impressive as some loot can be. Hell, even the basic claymore was better loot than that. Ah, that's what I heard. Oh, for... The lock-on seems to target the scarab itself. And unfortunately, that means, with a weapon like the Moonlight Sword, it will almost always whiff. Because it'll target... pretty much the ground where the scarab is, as opposed to... Nope. hitting the scarab itself or the orb it's rolling around. And we have a portal. I'm willing to bet that portal was the one we came through at the beginning, when we came here for the Redmane festival. They really do like their fire here, don't they? Ah. Fire bloody everywhere. How did that miss? I would have... Oh, again. I would have thought I'd bisected him, but no, apparently not. Ugh. Ah. Yep, we're back. Here's the grace. So alas, I think we've just about explored everything here in Redmane Castle. Let's go back this way. Yes, there is indeed a bit more. Shield soldier. Quite annoying in his way. Burning deserters, are we? But what more would I expect from the servants of a mad god? Though to be fair, I do feel sorry for Redmane. He faced Malenia in honest combat, face to face. Oh, abductor virgin. And right then, right when I needed it, my buff wore out. Ay. As I was saying before I was interrupted, I do feel sorry for Redmane. He was ruined by Malenia. Her rot drove him mad. And he simply never recovered from it. I have to feel sorry for Ranni as well, considering what became of her brother. Of all her siblings, frankly. Although, I don't know much about Renna. The very woman whose name she chose to take for her own. I am not sure what significance it had that Ranni chose to use the name of one of her sisters. With how much magic damage I do with one swing of this sword, it's almost pointless to block now, isn't it? I haven't found a switch to open the front gate yet, and I'm beginning to wonder if I simply missed it, Knight of the Redmane. Your service is at an end. Mushroom. Nope. Smithing stone 6. And that little noise was the frost going off once again. There seems to be a path up there. Across the rooftop. Let's backtrack a little. And try not to fall off the edge. From this height, I'd probably survive, but there would be little point in having to run all the way back up here. Broken masonry again. Sometimes you could claim that it leads you to a secret. Other times it really is just a broken wall. That leads only to your death if you try jumping off the side. Have to be very careful judging which is which. Anything back here? Nope. Now we're close to the front gate, I think. Yeah, that should be it down there. Yeah. So let's try going back down here. Is there a doorway that I simply didn't notice? Nope, not seeing one. Yep, there's the gate. So perhaps it's on the other side. Or can I not open this gate at all? Arteria leaf. And yet more corpses. And more slug monsters. Alright, doesn't look like it's on either side. Or it's somewhere I haven't been to yet. Oh well. Let us go back to the square. Nope, nothing here. Yep, that portal, I believe, would take us back to before the front gate. Back across the bridge. Oh, there's a ladder. What's up here? Ooh. One of you guys. Pumpkin heads, eh? Sanctuary stone. and a flamberge. I will say I've never been overly fond of the flamberge, either in any of the Souls games or as a weapon in general. I get what the idea is supposed to be. A weapon with a blade of rippling flame. But honestly, let's see. Where did it go? And now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Greatsword featuring a flame-like undulation. Shreds enemy flesh, inducing blood loss. Scarlet Rot is kept at bay with flame at Redmane Castle, and as such, this beloved sword of Jaren's eventually became the symbol of the castle itself. On the one hand, I kinda like the handle and the flanging on the lower portion of the blade. I just don't like the squiggle line of the blade itself. Yeah, never was fond of that as designs go. I much prefer the clean line of the claymore. Much more presentable. But enough whinging about design differences. We finally found a new area. And there's a ladder over here that I have yet to climb. Will we find the key? Nope, just smithing stone. Yep, the gate is below us now. And hanging bodies everywhere. I wonder, considering the issue of the Scarlet Rot, were these guys hung for desertion? Or because they were afflicted with the rot, and there was simply no way to cure them? It wouldn't surprise me. Looks like that's about all I can find from here. So let's head back down. Let's see what else I can find. Let's see. So we crossed the way. Okay, anything further this way? It's a good thing we haven't rested at the site of grace in a while. Otherwise, these flamethrowers would be turned on us again. Yep, they've definitely come this way before. Ugh. There was a shine there, but it was a message. And I won't even bother reading it. Okay. We'll check up here one last time, and then I think we'll go to the chapel and speak with Jaren. We slew his former master. What remained of Radahn. But Jaren seemed to have other matters on his mind. And perhaps that shall concern us. Yeah. Perhaps there's more to find jumping from rooftops. But I can't find it at the moment. Yeah. So let's head back down and speak to Jaren before we leave Castle Redmane. People here just don't believe in guardrails, apparently. Except when conspicuously they do. Like you have some guardrails on the walkway there, but absolutely none for any of the stairs. When we return to the square where the festival began. Looks a bit different during the day, I must say. And without the impending darkness of facing Radahn yet before us. Nope. Looks like Jaren has already departed. That could bode ill. Well, let us return to the Round Table Hold. I wish to ascend a weapon I picked up recently. Namely, the Godskin Stitcher. I actually really like the design of this weapon. And I quite like the length it has and the fact that it's actually decent at breaking poise.
Well, I took you've no matter it. Lay out your arms.
There we go. Let's find out if I have enough to fully level this. Though, I might not go all the way to 25. Ugh. Stuck at plus 19. I'm 1 smithing 7 short. Ugh. Well. Let's see if Flaming Strike is what I think it is. Oh, Well, I don't scale in faith. Strength, however. Well, then again, do I want it to do fire damage? No. It's going to get a flame buff anyway. So we'll leave it as standard for the moment. Okay, smithing 7. Can I buy that from the Maiden Husks? I doubt it. Nope. I'm really going to have to go looking, aren't I? Nope. Not an option yet. We're down at smithing 2 still. Well. At least I have a partially upgraded new weapon. Honestly, I think this weapon fits a little better with my current choice of armor than the Moonlight Sword does. But to be fair, what armor would fit with the Moonlight Greatsword? Well... Actually, let me go right quick. Yeah, we'll go to Agheel Lake North, and I will test out this Ash of War to see if it is the one that I think it is. Because I know there's another one a little like it called Flame of the Redmane. But I forget whether or not that one also buffs the weapon. One of the two grants a fire buff temporarily to a weapon. So, we shall see. And who knows, I might also get the Knight's Great Shield from this guy. Okay, that is exactly what I thought it was. Oh, you were too small to be hit. Nice bonus. This sword can function the same as a spear, allowing me to poke even while I'm guarding. So yes, this is the weapon the Ash of War, rather, that I thought it was. And it gives a nice slash attack to this weapon as well. And you walked out of the range of that, really? Didn't outrange me on that one, though, did you? Yep, you see why I like this one. And fire has its uses. Not all that great for PvP, considering everyone levels vigor. But for some places, in PvE, it's fantastic. And it might help me out against Melania, too. Assuming I can't manage to put her down using the moonlight instead. But that is a matter well ahead of us yet. And on that foreboding note, I believe I'll end today's episode. If you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.